The new Magic the Gathering set. Murder at Karlov Manor includes a Clue Magic the Gathering crossover, and I'm really excited. I love mysteries. I have vivid memories of reading Nancy Drew, Trixie Belden, Mary-Kate and Ashley, the Hardy Boys, Sherlock Holmes, and the Boxcar Children when I was younger. I checked out countless bright yellow Nancy Drew books from the Kihei Library. I watched Scooby-Doo over and over again. And my favorite board game, until I discovered Dominion in middle school, was Clue. This is in fact the copy of Clue I played the most as a child. My best friend Joy would come over from across the street and we'd play with my older sister over and over again. I stole it back from my parents' house this morning. So many games. It's missing some pieces, but that just shows how much it's been loved. I have a few other copies of Clue, including one of the Clue crossovers, Star Wars Clue. There have been tons of Clue crossovers, from The Simpsons to Firefly and Doctor Who. There are so many IPs that have used Clue's iconic rule set and mechanics to help detectives determine who did it, and with what, and where. And the latest crossover of Clue is Magic the Gathering. I personally think is the most exciting Clue crossover yet. With all the other Clue crossovers, there's an IP that's leaning on the classic mechanics of Clue to essentially reskin the game with that particular IP. You may be trying to find out who the Daleks mind controlled into kidnapping the Doctor in the Doctor Who Clue crossover, or attempt to foil Darth Vader's plans and to save the galaxy from destruction in the Star Wars Clue crossover, or help Mr. Carson solve a mystery in the Downton Abbey Cluedo crossover. And in all of those, and many of the other crossovers, you're using Clue mechanics with the other IP taking over the characters of Clue. In this MTG crossover, they not only blend some of the Clue mechanics into the Magic the Gathering mechanics, they also are blending the iconic characters of Clue into the MTG setting of Ravnica. 6 subjects: Apothecary White, Senator Peacock, Mastermind Plum, Headliner Scarlet, Emissary Green, and Commander Mustard feel perfect, and just like you plucked them out of the Clue universe and placed them into Ravnica. I love that players are incentivized to deal damage to their opponents to gain clues, and the mechanic of shuffling the 2 booster packs together to form your deck feels a lot like Jumpstart or Smash Up, and really increases the replayability of the game. I also really appreciate that the game can stand alone or be mixed into a pre-existing Magic collection, meaning that this is really a perfect game for established Magic the Gathering players or an entry point for people to discover and play Magic for the first time through Clue. It feels like the designers took 2 of my favorite things and smooshed them together, just like they did with the Doctor Who set. It really does feel like Wizards of the Coast keeps doing crossovers with my favorite things.